Welcome to the channel. Today we address news that is going around the world. Donald J. Trump has returned to the White House in a historic victory that surprised many. What led Americans to elect Trump again? How will this affect the economy, national politics, and international relations? Get ready for a deep analysis. In this video, we'll break down how Trump secured this victory, explore the market's reaction, and discuss how his return could redefine the future of the United States and its role in the world. Let's get started. How Trump's victory occurred. To win this election, Trump needed to secure critical states. Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina were decisive in reaching and exceeding 270 Electoral College votes. This return marks a milestone, as he is the first former president in more than a century to be re-elected after a defeat. From the beginning, his campaign targeted concerns about the economy and security. With messages about reducing inflation, controlling immigration, and revitalizing industry, Trump positioned himself as the candidate who could best manage the economy. Polls showed a close race, but Trump's message managed to resonate. Despite his legal troubles, his ability to connect with voters and focus on key economic issues propelled him to victory. Economic and market reaction. With the confirmation of his victory, the financial markets reacted immediately. U.S. stock indices rose, the dollar strengthened, and Treasury bonds showed gains. This is because investors see in Trump a promise of economic stability and a pro-industry approach. This market confidence is based on the expectation of policies that could reduce corporate taxes and eliminate regulations that affect strategic sectors. However, uncertainty about import tariffs also raises doubts in the global economy. Although the markets react positively, it will be necessary to see how their decisions in fiscal and monetary policy will affect employment, inflation, and international trade in the long term. International reaction. The impact of Trump's victory is felt beyond the United States. Leaders around the world have expressed interest in collaborating, although some, like the British Prime Minister, have signaled a cautious stance. In the Middle East, Israel hopes for a stronger relationship with the United States under Trump's leadership, especially on security issues and military cooperation. In Europe, leaders like Emmanuel Macron could express reservations about his approach to climate change and trade issues. Trump's victory raises expectations and challenges in foreign policy, from support for Ukraine to strategic alliances in Asia and Latin America. Trump's campaign message. One of the key elements of his campaign was holding the previous administration accountable for current economic and social problems. With the slogan, "Kamala broke it, Trump will fix it," he focused his message on unemployment, rising prices, and national security. Trump opted for a conservative approach, promises to reinforce the border, impose tariffs on foreign products, and eliminate certain taxes. This approach appealed directly to those who feel their economic needs have been neglected. His promise to make America safe and prosperous again resonated deeply with an electorate tired of instability and looking for a strong leader to represent their interests. The future of the legislative agenda and Congress. With control of the Senate in Republican hands, Trump will have an advantage in approving key appointments and promoting reforms on immigration and security issues. However, the House of Representatives remains in dispute, which could limit some of its initiatives. If Republicans gain control of the House, Trump would have an easier path for his agenda. Otherwise, we will see a continued struggle with the Democrats, especially on issues such as health care, education, and climate change. The next few weeks will be critical to see how far he can take his legislative agenda, with or without the support of the House. The reaction of supporters and oppositors. Trump's victory has generated enthusiasm among his supporters, who see his return as an opportunity to strengthen the country. However, his detractors express concern, especially over his stances on civil rights and his history of legal controversies. To his followers, Trump represents hope for a safe and economically stable country. For others, his victory raises questions about respect for democratic institutions and individual rights. This contrast illustrates the deep division that persists in the United States and how, beyond the celebrations, the country will face important challenges of unity and cooperation. With Donald Trump back in the White House, the United States faces a crossroads. The coming years will define not only the course of its economy and domestic politics, but also its position on the world stage. How do you think this victory will impact the future of the United States? Share your opinions in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest news.